Hey guys, what's going on? Icky here with the FPVnoobtube. I am running some errands around town, and I got to spend a little bit of time with my baby Phelan this morning. She's doing good, but long story short, I got my quad stuff and I snuck away for a little bit so I could make this video. Don't tell the missus. She'll probably watch this anyways. So here is this awesome park. This is actually the same park, if you followed the channel for a while, that I used to fly at. A little open field way over there with a sign that I smashed into and everything. This is the other side of the park that I have been wanting to fly for so long. I just didn't have the skill level to do it. So now we're gonna try it. Today's video is about something specific. Today we are using the TBS Race tracker from TBS, Team Black Sheep. I did have a few issues getting it set up, and I will mention all of that in my review at the end of this video. So for now, we're gonna set it up. I'm going to try and make a little track around the park, no gates or anything. I'm just gonna try and plot a little course for the FPV Authority represent, so that some of the other guys can come into town, race the track, and compete against me and see if they can beat my time. So see if I can find a good course to set up, and then get some footage, and then go back and we will review this bad boy. All right, I'm running a little bit behind. My wife is probably already wondering where I'm at. That's probably my wife texting me now. Lost connection, you hear that? It knows, it knows. All right, I gotta go. So, back from the field, I did have a few range issues, but besides that, no major connection issues or anything like that with it recognizing my quad or doing laps or anything to that nature. So I'm going to take it apart. We're going to see what's on the inside of it. We're going to install a little modification, a little antenna mod, see what's up with that, because I did order a little antenna mod. It was like $7. I figured, what the heck, why not? Right out of the box, this thing came with no instructions. I opened it up and I was just like, great, thanks. I heard that there was an update available that would allow you to use multiple pilots at once. I think something like 4. So I figured, let's do that. As soon as I started the update, the app immediately prompted me, letting me know that it indeed would take 1 hour to update. What? Turns out it did take 1 hour. 1 whole hour. One really frustrating thing was that it got hung up during the update, not long after I started it, and I ended up having to stop the update because it was stuck in a loop. I stopped it, I tried it again, it wouldn't connect anymore. The tracker was stuck in bootloading mode, the LEDs were blinking purple no matter what I did, how many times I restarted the tracker and the app and everything, it would not stop. I could not use the tracker as normal and just abort the update, it was stuck. And I'm pretty sure that was in the warning somewhere, I just didn't finish reading it. So after about an hour of turning my phone and the tracker off and on, it finally connected and moved on to the next step of the update process and actually finished 1 hour later. When I saw a buddy of mine using it for the first time, he was sitting about 35 feet away from the tracker with his phone, was still able to interact with it and check the laps and everything else. So I figured, let's try like 15 or 20 feet, not push our luck here. Nope, that doesn't work either. So I have to set my phone close to the tracker, like 5 feet away. Then I have to hit the start button, run to where I'm going to fly from, the safe spot. It counts down, starts from like 5 seconds. I have 5 seconds to run where I'm going, put my goggles down, slow my breathing, and get ready to take off. But at the end of the day, it did work. I had to set my phone a little close to it. That was kind of frustrating, but I didn't have any major hiccups in the field, connection issues, or anything like that with the quad or with my phone as long as I was within range. I had to set my quad when I started a little bit further behind the tracker and then start and fly past it, kind of, because it liked that. If I started the quad in line and parallel or whatever with it, then, or slightly in front of it, it wouldn't track my first lap, and it would only start tracking after that first lap. So in summary, I think that the race tracker from TBS is a really good deal for the price. If you're a solo pilot and you're just trying to help improve your race times, something like that, you can set it up in your backyard, go to the park. If you don't have gates, don't worry about it. Fly around some trees, just have fun. It's a tool, really useful tool to help you improve your efficiency, your stick inputs and everything else. Help focus on a specific goal if that's what you're into. With the new update, you should be able to track maybe about, I think, 4 pilots at once. Unfortunately, I do have a few people in my area that fly. With the weather and everything going on right now, we weren't able to get together and test the multiple pilot input, but I can say I was with some other friends a while back with theirs that was updated. It did work pretty well. The times were not skewed or off or anything. We were racing, I believe, 3 pilots at once, so that worked pretty well. The antenna mod did help out actually a lot with range. I was surprised because it's still just a dipole antenna, but for some reason it being outside of the case helped out a lot. So I was getting maybe like 15-20 feet of range. With the antenna mod, I could walk all around my backyard, probably 50 to 60 feet, and I didn't have any issues at all. So I tried the circular polarized antenna and it didn't seem to have any effect at all. Where I did lose range with this, on the other side of my house, I walked around it for a second. It lost range immediately. It did the same thing with the circular polarized antenna. The setup can be a little frustrating. The update takes a long time. If it does snag and hang up, do like I said, just restart your phone and your Bluetooth and this thing over and over, just at the same time trying to get it to where it'll catch. And finally it caught for me and it started to update, and it took an hour, but well worth the update if you have multiple people flying at the same time when you want to track them. The installation of the antenna and stuff can be a little frustrating. Everything's a little tight, bundled up on the inside. Just be careful when you're wiggling around the SMA in there. You don't make a connection between any of the pads or anything. The tracker does work just fine. I did have a little bit of smoke, but it just heated up a little bit. It touched it for a second, no big deal. It tracks, everything works just fine. Be careful, guys. I charged this thing in about an hour, and so far I've used it for cumulatively for about 2 to 3 hours. That is including when I left it on for an hour for it to update, and it's still going strong. It's still got life in it, say. Not sure how long it's supposed to last, but so far 3 hours to me is pretty good. If it lasts another hour, then great. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Definitely pick you up one of these guys if you're trying to get better at racing or anything like that, increase your times. Well worth it for the price, like I said. The next video coming out is going to be an update for the FPVnoobtube about multiple content creators, introducing a few more of them, and then what the future will hold for the FPVnoobtube community. I'd like to say congratulations to both Anthony and Justin for their entries into the Quad Stuff contest that we had this past month. We do them monthly, and then you get a chance, you get your photos featured on the Instagram, and then also win some awesome NoobTube stickers. So we got a couple different colors. We got this one's clear, I really like this one, and then of course our tribute to JC, Project Blue Falcon. These are one of a kind right here. You can't get these anywhere else. Thanks a lot, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.